cute. Awesome. Community puzzles. So if you makers in the puzzle creator, you can go here and look at everyone else's. What's it play? Perfect. Okay. This is what we're gonna do. Late one night, Alexandra Jordan runs an important test. I've been wondering. I have no idea like what the story is in the beginning. I haven't read about that at all yet. What I have read is that the puzzles are hard, and that like community, like fans of the Talos Principle, helped design them somehow. That makes me a little extra scared, honestly. Yes, I've played the main game. Don't worry.
Alan, are we ready? Aurora. Yep. Good. Frank? Frank. Yes. Frank, no. Frank, I submitted it yesterday. Just ask Rob.
All right, I'm going to run the process with most of the modules active, including the integration manager. I know a bunch of stuff isn't working as intended, so don't panic, it's fine. All we need to do is get this ball rolling. It's late, so if you want to go and get some rest, we can discuss the results tomorrow morning.
Okay. Here we go. Initiate program.
Errors ignored. Gosh, the graphics look so good for an early version. For a test version. Gosh, it's crazy to like just see a shadow for a moment. The great Alexandra Drennan in the flesh. And I wonder to myself, like, gosh, what would she think if she knew that her winning AI would go on to like use a voice pack that sounds like her voice in the future? That's so cool. Like, what would she think of that? Yeah, the graphics look, so this is basically she's in the simulation running some tests. That's what's happening here. And like, this is what I was kind of afraid of. Why are the graphics so good if this is like an early version of the simulation? Well, maybe I don't understand
Child
yet.
program has entered hub level. Initiating gameplay observation.
Okay, maybe... Well, I don't know. Okay, let's go here first. Take a little walk around.
Looks like the levels are loading correctly.
Oh. Tetraminomania. Status won't face. Every puzzle seems to contain tetraminos, or is it tetraminos? None of the other puzzle reward mechanisms are being used at all. It seems to have started when the system loaded all those medieval religious texts during the preliminary HIM tests. I think the integration manager may have found a theme it is going to develop using these. Or it could be reacting to our logo, I suppose. At the end of the day, nothing seems to actually be broken, so let's focus on other problems. In a few hundred iterations, they're gonna wish they could play my tower. No! You can keep your Towers of Hanoi minigame. The whole thing that we like about your game is that it's at least kind of novel, you know? I've played Towers of Hanoi, okay? But all the mechanics in here are their own thing, so that's what makes it fun. That's what makes me want to play this game. Alright, what the hell am I doing? Where do we want to start? Oh, I see a box flying. I like the views. I'm gonna walk around the outside first. Oh, fuck. Puzzle can't be solved. Won't fix. I tried solving this myself for over an hour and I failed utterly. Is it bugged or am I missing something? You're missing something. I can't solve it. It must be unsolvable. Oh, there is something back here. Omar, that's the cat's on your keyboard again. Really, I like how it just added that 7 at the end. Really makes you think. Cats. Very important to these people. Huh. Was that supposed to happen? Probably not. Oh no. Oh fuck, I am actually stuck out here now. Guys, I found a bug. I found a real bug. Damn it. What was I thinking? Okay, so... Okay, we won't be doing that. Again, I guess. At least not right there. Okay, this puzzle's unsolvable, apparently, so I've heard... It's unsolvable for me, anyway. These are lovely artworks. They look so good. Yeah, we all know the first thing that people work on when making a game is making sure the graphics look absolutely polished and flawless. Okay, so I gotta turn the recorder on and stand here, but we can't move this connector, it has to stay behind this wall. Okay, we're gonna be able to connect to one of those at a time. And then I can go back and climb a ladder and do what? Well, in order to find out, wait, what did that do? Stop it. Huh, okay. Oh, it probably... Okay, so there's these 2 doors. Ah, 3 doors! Oh, right. Right. Fuck! Okay, oh, it turns the fan on. I know what's gonna happen. Or, if the connector's on top of the box... If the connector's on top of the box, then it can... I don't know if it can, actually. Huh? Well, let's get back. I didn't turn that fan on. That fan is off. Oh, standing here turns the fan. God damn it. Look, this person was gonna come into play again. You knew they were. I have to press a button to climb the ladder. Can't just climb the ladder. Okay, oh, it turns that off. Do I actually... I don't really need the fan to be off. I could have just flown up in the air and collided with it and caught it probably, but okay. Well, okay, but to put the connector on it... I don't know, honestly, if this can work because... You know, reasons. Okay, you do that. Let's just get this party started somehow, right? Oh. Yeah, there won't be time. There's a few tricks that we know of. You can connect it to multiple sources. There's one little trick we know of. This is trapped. Kind of no matter what, though, unless we can really cleverly break time and space. I worked on this puzzle for over an hour and I couldn't solve it. Them's rookie numbers. Okay, get those numbers up. I have no idea how much time I spent into the abyss on the puzzles that I still even haven't solved. Wasn't there like 2 of them that I had to... I was about to say fart. Cheese, I had to cheese them. What? I was farting around, cheesing the puzzles. Okay, what do we... God damn it. I should just be able to walk at the ladder. But the connection is there. Okay, now we have to figure out what the hell these motherfucking fans are up here doing. Down there doing. Why would I want the fans to be on? Like, fan... I mean, one of the rules of the Talos Principle is when you see a fan, you get on it and you see where the heck it goes. At least. This could run into the other fan stream and they could connect or whatever, but... So what? Let's find out. I mean, either way, this and then this door is just a way for us to be able to get through and like up onto this platform. That's what it feels like. Press E to create a pause point. This is complicated enough steps already. Nope, it's just a little hop right here. Oh, of course. Of course, there's gonna be 2 of them. Wait a second. Why would that... Why would that happen that way? Why wouldn't it stay in the same place? Oh my gosh, what if you have to connect the connector to itself? Can you do that? Yes, you can. Sometimes you have to do that. Oh my god. I hate this game. Let me go see if there's anything else going on. I keep looking for QR codes. There's not gonna be QR codes. Or if there are, they're not gonna be written by other robots, like AIs or whatever, right? They don't even exist yet. God. That feels almost telegraphed. This is what you must do. What does that do? Well, I don't know if I want that to happen. Literally don't know. This doesn't... Will that go over the door if the door was there? You know, what turns this on? Oh. And why would we want this switch? What the hell does that matter? It's gotta have something to do with the beams crossing. Probably we need them to be on different levels. Oh my god, I thought the red was also keeping the door open. It was not. It's only powering this fan. I have to get the box inside of here in order to take the connector out of here, but I need the connector in here. Well, I mean, it doesn't have to be in here to turn this door off, but I can't get it out without doing that first, so all we're trying to do is turn this on here. Why do I need a bunch of boxes for that? All I need is a connector out here. Did they make new music? They must have. I don't remember that. You know, for that one, it's, you're gonna have to stop walking backwards in the fans. Stop walking forwards in the fans. You're gonna have to attach the connector to either the blue or the red, and then start the timer, and then connect that one to the other one. Maybe. Maybe. Alright, so how in the hell do we get another thing? Over here. Yeah, there's no way we can see, Wait a second, I can just walk out of there with this. That's right, because this is not holding the door open. This is holding the door open. Jeez, get it together. But we can only turn this fan on with this. So now what we want to do is this. Wait, is this what we want to do? That doesn't make sense because I'm still going to end up stuck in here. Well, I'm not going to be stuck. I can put this thing on a pressure plate, but like that's... Okay, let's forget this for a second. Why don't we do this? That's so weird. Why won't... There's got to be a point to doing that. Which is funny because I'm just not factoring that in at all. Oh my god. I'm gonna end up doing some recordings without the camera on, probably. This is just too much effort for what's gonna end up being a lot of me doing nothing but staring at the screen. What in the hell? What are you doing here, ma'am? thought these were gravestones for some reason.
I see someone's been putting in Easter eggs.
Oh. No. I fucking hate this game so goddamn much. I'm never playing another Talos Principle game. I'm never playing another Crow Team game ever again. Let's take a look at another impossible puzzle. Because we all know these puzzles are all impossible and they can't be done. Who was the one that said that? Was it Frank? To look again. What? Oh, there's two wires. Is it? Okay, yeah, it is opening and closing this door up here. So it's swapping this door for this one. There's fan on. I wonder if this turns off. I'd like to solve one puzzle before ending the recording. I'm gonna have to buckle down at some point and actually fucking focus. How do we even get started here? Like, just take this. There wasn't anything else up here, right? Yeah, it was a button. Is there even another fan? I'm gonna need 3 total, because you can't, like, pick up a fan behind you. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Well, I can get this at least. Wait, what does this do again? Oh, just put down. Oh, I'm gonna need to drop something from there to here so that I can get that other connector. But what the hell controls this door right here? Not sure I know. It's not this, and it's not this. You can obviously turn it on and off, otherwise it would just be a wall. I mean, I assumed the connectors or whatever, the things up here would be for that, whatever's in there. Okay, here's our third fan. Oh, the freaking light sources are all the way over here, or the blue one is anyway. Damn. There was one connector all the way at the top, and then there's one in here. Wait, what? What is this even here for? Oh my god. Oh, okay. And here's the red one. I'm sure I saw it, but just didn't register it. I wonder if you need both of these things on in order to open this goddamn door. I can't connect there with two connectors. Unless the door's already open, which it is not. It's kind of the problem. So, what did I say? There's these two connectors down here. There's one way up here. And then there's this one up here, which is its own fucking puzzle. We can't get this out with just one connector either. I need two. We can do it with two. Which connector can we get out of prison with only one connector? Probably this one up here, but I don't know. I don't know how to get this door open. I know how to get this door open. Oh. No, we need more than one connector because I think we have to turn both of these on. And that'll open the door. Even if you only needed to turn one on, how are you gonna... Yay. We connected something. It's not gonna help at all, but... I can get this. I can do this. How are you gonna get this out of here, though? You have to turn this on in order to open the door. This might have to be the last thing you get out, because, you turn this on with this first, and then you do one of those swapping moves, where then an outside one is connected to here. And then you can go in and take that out. Or we need the fan first in order to get this one up here. And there's a little window at the top. Maybe that matters for when you get up here, but I don't think it does for this. We can't even see over there. I don't know what to do. You guys haven't solved a single one of these puzzles, okay? Like, I don't believe it. I believe it. You guys are smart. I believe in every single one of you. I'm gonna go look at the Statue of Liberty. Why is the Statue of Liberty here? Wrong statue. The Statue of Liberty may be a symbol of the Enlightenment. The Enlightenment may draw in significant ways upon the ancient Greco-Roman world, but I'm pretty sure this asset is misplaced. As opposed to the integration manager, an ancient statue is an ancient statue unless we explain it. I'll add some tags. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I definitely put extra pressure on myself. Being on camera and recording it all, but like being on camera for some reason adds extra pressure. I noticed like I did this during my Dragon Age playthrough because I felt like fewer people really cared about that one, but doing some off-camera recordings, so much easier, so much less work. So I'm probably gonna do some of that here. Just FYI. Eerie. This spot feels eerie somehow, like being trapped in a crypt, But with all the sublime beauty of the world outside, to be honest, it makes me panic a bit. Why are we spending our last moments in these miserable rooms instead of outside? You're a programmer. Isn't this your natural habitat? Also, you're saving the world, Trevor. Lol, thanks. I needed that. You're right. If I went outside, my skin would burn off. Saving the world is not exactly accurate. You might be saving, like literally saving as in like archiving humanity, but
I'm just trying to say, I guess it seems more like fantasy than science fiction.
Because of the mythological language?
Yeah.
But that's precisely the point. So many science fiction stories are afraid of modernity. They have this incredibly cynical view of humanity where we have all this intelligence and all this power, but for some reason we can never use it to fix anything. It's almost like they've replicated the idea of original sin, but removed any possibility of redemption. And in Athena, modernity is part of the myth. Modern humanity isn't flawless, but it's still part of this great mythological tapestry. And the only reason that seems like fantasy is because so much contemporary literature is devoid of meaning, or imagines that meaning only existed in the past. Why is it still loading these files?
so the simulation absorbed some of their conversations or monologues, perhaps even, and they try to scrub them out of here. It's not intended. Alexandra really does have such a optimistic view of humanity. When we live in one of the dumbest timelines possible right now. Like in the US, we're just watching the dumbest fucking possible things happen because the people in power are both stupid and evil. And like, it's just happening. It's just happening. And it's actually kind of funny as things have only gotten dumber in the real world over the years. Playing these games and hearing Alexandra be so positive and optimistic feels more and more like fantasy to me. There's gotta be people like that out there. Where are they? Where is our Alexandra Jordan? Not necessarily someone who changes the world, saves humanity or whatever, but just has that optimism and does the work with it in mind. They're out there. Those people exist. Puzzle uses incorrect assets. Pretty sure this puzzle shouldn't be Egyptian. This is a problem with the integration manager or the scenario module. I think the assets are just tagged wrong. That said, the IM can actually disregard theme tags if it chooses to, so I'm not 100% sure. We'll check. Fuck your fucking connectors, man. Can we do something else? Do we have to do everything with goddamn connectors? Thank God, another fucking button to stand on. With no clear purpose. Oh my God, this is so frustrating. So that's star back there. Where's the tetramino? These windows are too short. Does it really have to be both? My gosh. Oh. This is just the star in that entire half. this is familiar somehow. Well, we had a good run, Talos Principle. It was a good run. I can't. Alexandra Jordan wouldn't be this cynical and give up so easily on any of these, okay? Let's try to channel her at least while we're playing her game, you know? I don't have to channel her every minute of the day, but we're here in her world. Let's make it happen. Miranda! Miranda! What's up? You're all wet. Are you playing in the water bowl again? It's Miranda. Kind of feeling... Yeah, I don't know, defeated already. We can just straight up do that. But that fucks with some other shit. I remember starting into the abyss and just feeling like I couldn't do anything. Even after I solved the first one. Which... I think it was number 2. It was like the second puzzle I looked at. But still... I had to walk away from a lot in there. This is feeling way worse than that. Every single one of these is a fucking maze, isn't it? I don't think this is the way we're supposed to do this, so, oh, oops, I locked myself out. Can't be the way they want you to do it though, right? What can I say? I'm just bad at video games. Random file load again, okay. Bug of eternal recurrence is back. Another random file loaded. This time the integration manager parsed it as a story element and turned it into a sort of audio log? Makes sense, I guess. I'm trying to figure it out, but there are a lot of other things that need to be fixed first.
this is a test file. Testing.
This one says
There
Trevor
we
Percy
go.
Donovan.
Wait. We're gonna make humanoid robots to continue our legacy, but we can't make sound drivers work. Testing. Hello! Hi, it's me, the dead guy from the distant past. How's it going? If you are finding this file, you are probably wondering what I'm doing. Well, my robot friends, I've just finished setting up a 100 zettabyte backup system that contains the sum total of all human knowledge. But apparently, that knowledge doesn't include how to make this microphone work. There's the PDF file here somewhere. Wait, hold on. It's showing waveform.
Apparently the microphone worked just fine.
Frank, you unplugged the speakers again.
Frank.
I'm gonna kill you before this virus does. Seriously.
Yeah, Frank, get it together. Alexandra would be very disappointed in me. Not because I can't solve puzzles, but because of my fucking attitude, man. Lovely view. Oh, Sarabai. It's a comforting thought that for all the challenges that our descendants are about to face, at least they will be surrounded by beauty. There he came across here. No, what? What? So can I go all the way in here? Where do I want you? Oh, goodness. Is that what we're looking at? Why would we need this fan to be in? Oh. Can I turn you off? Can you stop? I'll go over anyway. I don't think it matters to have this moving back and forth or anything. Wait, but I can just do that. This needs a box. Okay, I can get myself and these two objects in here. If I did that, what good would that do me? Do we really only have one whole entire connector? Well, I mean, we can connect to these three things at once, I think. Surprise, surprise, the ball's gonna be a problem. Maybe, actually. Maybe. Let's get that far. Let's get that far. Actually, do we want the box? Maybe we want the box there first. Now here's the thing, I need the box in here because that's the only way to send the connector over. So let's do it! I mean, actually you can jam the fans, right? Yeah, I forgot you could do that. But I don't think it really matters for this. Right, like you can just... You can do it this way. Oh. It's not strong enough. Apparently it's not strong enough. I was thinking... It does... It pushed me all the way in there, didn't it? Oh, actually, I don't know if it did. Let's break it and find out. No, okay. I didn't test that. Why did I think I tested that? Or no, I just made an assumption that it would take us all the way in there. And it will not, in fact. So I don't know what the fuck the point of this is. This is the point of this. If I do this, I can't take the connector out. One of the problems I'm gonna have is I'm gonna start too many of these and then, oh, I'll just think about it. But I won't be able to remember any of them because there's too many to bring to mind all at once. Wait, why did I think... I can just need to send the box back in. Why was that such a... This is gonna be a long game for me anyways. I can't figure out the simple stuff. What hope is there for me? This is the part that where the ball is a problem. Yeah, because these things, of course, take extra long to turn on. Why wouldn't they? So now we have to... figure this shit out. I wonder, can't even get this far. Well, the box is the last thing, right? If we can get something on here, if we can take the jammer inside this door, we can put it on the platform and use it to open this door. So we don't need like the box to live in here. But in order to get the jammer in here, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Well, it doesn't fucking matter. I won. I got one. I fucking got one.
Trial program has completed puzzle and collected token.
And that's what I get.
Input required. To improve the role-playing experience, please describe the player's objective.
Oh, to become human.
What does it mean to be human?
I see we're starting with the easy questions. I don't think humanity is something that can be found in a single property. It's an emergent phenomenon that requires multiple criteria to be met, some of which may seem contradictory.
What is my role in the creation of humanity?
You can't just create a new humanity out of thin air, and unfortunately, neither can we. So, we have to work together to create the conditions that will allow humanity to emerge. My team will begin the process, and you will complete it after we're, gone.
Calibrating.
Part of me wants to go off and explore all of the areas as much as possible, but I know I need to pace it. Just pace it. I have to solve puzzles too. This one, I'm actually kind of intrigued by this one for some reason, and I want to do it. I want to get it. I feel like I can. I feel like I can get this. I don't know. I feel like I need to be able to do some of the blue connections with just one connector, and that feels impossible. It's been almost 2 hours. I might call it. I know I can get a breakthrough on this one. You know, it's not too far away. Come on. I can't. I don't think I can see it even. Well, maybe you can. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, so it's just a door in the way. So, oh my god, is this really how you're supposed to do this first one? This is crazy. Okay, and I think I got something. Might as well. I don't know, is that gate in the way? No, that's clean. Okay. Now what? Now we gotta that's what we gotta. Fuck yeah. So maybe I don't need to grab this connector at all. Well, I guess we can at least get up here. like, yeah, we're still not high enough to get through this little window up here. We might be able to make something work over here, though. I don't know. Probably do this way, too. If we had another connector up here. All that for one connector. Great. Come on, we've come this far. Keep going. Keep going. Where, I feel like I need another connector. Because we could put one up here. I think. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. You make me go all the way up there? Okay, let me make sure this is gonna do what I want it to do, if I can get it in place. These two things open that door, right? Yeah, okay. I got it. I can do this. It's just annoying. Move too fast there. Okay. Now. I'm gonna take a bunch of shit up the tower. Not sure exactly where we need the laser lights. Maybe right there. So we might have to go all the way around for this one. That kind of works right there, you know? Okay, that works. Whew.
Child program has completed puzzle and collected token.
Hi, it's Other Alex. Sorry to interrupt, but have you heard anything at all from O'Brien? He said he'd get in touch when he got to the lab in Portland.
No, nothing. I'm sorry.
Okay, I guess I guess the whole network is still down over there. You don't think he's
No, that would be too soon.
Then it's probably just crappy infrastructure. So what do I do?
Focus on your other tasks. One thing at a time, okay? You're doing well.
Okay. Thanks, boss.
Now go get some sleep.
I wonder what made them want to tell this part of the story. In the beginning, I was wondering if maybe that was going to be about when Athena first woke up. But no, it's the beginning. This isn't even the beginning of the simulation. They've been building it. They've been working on it. What is this really the beginning of? Maybe it's the beginning of Elohim, really. I'm very excited to keep doing the puzzles. I can do this. Alexandra Drennan believes in me.